What's up, everybody? Krydex here, and welcome back to pyanodon's. We're going to be continuing to hopefully figure out, let's see, why we don't have green signs, apparently. And then, yeah, working towards the trains. Apparently we're not extracting biomass. What the heck? Oh, flora. Oh, I see. Wow, so that means we didn't make Sarcoris for like 6 hours or something? There must be another source of this, because... Huh. Oh yeah, there is. No, it's in the original base. What? Wait, I'm confused. How did that get biomass then? Because to get biomass... Okay, I'm actually genuinely confused. Because this decays into floor. What? Huh. Okay, hold on. Infusion. Extra confusion. How is this possible? If we've made Sarcoris that consistently, how is it? I mean, this one's not running, right? No, this one hasn't run for a very, 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 very long time. All right, I'm confused. How did that have biomass in it? Sorry, I'm like literally flabbergasted. I cannot figure how? Because this is constantly extracting fluorospolinin. It shouldn't be possible for it to get to biomass unless this belt was blocked, which also isn't possible because this thing is burning. It's boiling, I mean. So all... Okay, this is just weird. How did that have biomass in it? Because this decays into chitin, which doesn't decay. So I'm at a loss, actually. What on earth? Let's go back like a couple minutes here. I'm just confused. What is going on here? Oh, by the way, I did change. I played for like a couple more minutes between episodes, and I changed neural processors to be a little bit faster. I like changed this to a loader. I increased the limit on when this building stops, and I think I upgraded an inserter or something. But yeah, I'm really confused about this. Like, we made Sarcoris 8 minutes ago. Oh, no we didn't. It's coming from this. That's what's happening. This has probably been broken for a very long time, and it just hasn't been running. That's what's going on. We've been getting our Sarcoris from the Peregrine. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. That, I forgot about that. That explains it. Okay. Whew. I was really confused there. So this has been busted for a very long time. Very, very long time. Who knows how long this has been busted. But it's fixed. Okay. And then this runs whenever we're low on green science. Or... we need to have ample Pi2 and green science. Otherwise this just runs. But it only goes up to 10 Sarcoris. And then it stops. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So that way we've always got some Sarcoris, which should keep the green science running. Okay, well, that answers those questions. Is there anything else we need to prod sci in here? I think we hit on the most expensive stuff. Yeah, I think we got most of it. Military science. We don't use very often. Bio ore. Ooh, it's about to spoil. Oh yeah, but then that decays back into the... Oh my gosh. Okay, this is clearly not working right if I've got that much advanced substrate. What the heck? Like, what is going on here? These are supposed to run if B is greater than 0, which... Wait, why are there no conditions? It's green greater than 1. That's green greater than 0. Are all these greens different? Maybe. So what exactly is going on here? Okay, so that all makes sense. Is the issue that we're not limiting bio ore production? Maybe that's the issue. I mean, just in general, we're saying Negasium less than 10. We're reading contents of that. These are saying B greater than 0, and that's saying bio ore less than 10. Ah, yes, but that is not measuring the contents of these chests. There we go. That's the issue. Okay, well, we solved it. We've made a lot of bio ore that we didn't need to make. Got it. Got it. Okay. Glad we caught that. At some point, that would have actually blocked us. Actually, well, yeah, then this would have filled up. I mean, it would have taken even more time, but it would have eventually blocked us. Okay, so now we need fluorophores. Whoa, it's like an anthill watching these trains. Crazy. I will say we have some more prod modules, so we're gonna hit the other value pieces like mech parts, brakes, shafts. I forgot, yeah, they changed shaft Mark II to allow prod. That was actually a fairly recent change, and I forgot about it, so we can get prod in there. Gearbox. We already got those. Utility box, flying robot frame, whatever that is, control panel 1. Ah, it's not very expensive. I don't know if that one's worth it yet. I'm gonna wait on that one. Yeah, I have 3 shaft Mark 1, but they're all spaced out. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. And then this guy's hitting pretty much everything, so that one feels important to be a speed. Oh, that needs to be the different building. What is it, a pulp mill? I think. I guess we'll find out. Yeah. And then I'm gonna assume we have fiber in here, but if we don't, I'm screwed. And then this requester. Fiber. Okay. So then we need to control this building based on brakes amount. Mark II. Let's see. So then that's ready to go. And then the inserter, excuse me, will only get us up to 25 cellulose. I think actually limiting it like 5 cellulose, because that's going to be constantly loaded into here, which will then go up to its insertion limit. I just wanted to make sure that worked properly. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, that's blacklist biocred. Okay, how did biocred end up in here then? I'm actually uncertain on that one. Maybe it happened before I did that separation. And I have no... That would require a construction bot, which I don't have in that network. Train had a few... Oh, okay. I was like, what? I think it's just that microsecond before Catch a Ride puts fuel into my personal train that it says that. Okay, so I'm just going to manually grab this so it doesn't bother me anymore. And fluorophores, we shall continue. Okay, so that was gonna happen probably over here because that's where we have photophores. So trying to figure out how much we need. Probably two chem plants is going to be plenty. And we'll go right here. And fluorophore, and then we need to import ceramic and rhodamine B. 94. How much ceramic we talking? Pretty decent amount of ceramic, actually. What's ceramic made out of again? Is it just clay? Oh, it's clay and coke. Or clay and coke and salt. I don't know which one we're actually making right now. Either way, let's... Hmm. 39, that one's pretty full. Yeah, let's just do another station right here. This should pretty much seal the fate on this. This block is pretty full now, but we'll just do this. Just do a little bot request right there. The ceramic is easy to grab in large amounts. And we'll say 30 stacks with a 20 threshold, and then the rhodamine be at 15 stacks and a 10 threshold. And since it's right here, I will grab both of them on a belt. That's easy enough. And then I guess we need to extend this guy. And now I need to add in some new logic, which is super duper annoying, to request photophores. So now I need to find out. Yeah, and how are we doing on optical fiber, by the way? We've made 2K more than we've consumed, so that's good news, but looking at the last 10 minutes, that's not true. We're actually matching production. So I wonder how long... That's not going to last forever, but for now it's lasting. Maybe I actually do something else. I'm rethinking this. So what I'm thinking is we conditionally extract photophores from that belt and bring them over. And that will only happen if the photophore, I do this. Okay. And then that inserter will be wired to this chest. Oh, come on now. Really? How short can the wire be? There we go. Alright, and then that inserter is filtered and only runs if Fluorophore is... I don't even know. Less than... I don't know, 50? Fluorophore. Okay. So we'll do that, and then we'll maybe... I could have a condition that also sets it to stop based on if we have the other ingredients. Now, I do need to split filters per lane. That's a very different thing. Okay, and rhodamine. is taking a while because of aniline, that's right. Oh, let's boost that to a 3.3. That should help quite a bit. Okay, we've made 53K, so it should be any second now that it switches over. 900 a minute, and now we're up to 1400 a minute. Actually, more like 1800 a minute. Okay. That should help as well. I should have done that a while ago. 3.3 barely cost me anything power-wise. Okay, so that's good. And then this needs to run only if... And then I guess we measure this belt. At least a basic read, hold. And we want to make sure we've got rhodamine. I'm going to assume the ceramic's always there. So if rhodamine on that belt is greater than 2, then we'll assume we're good to go. And we can send photophores this way. Otherwise, don't. That way we're not wasting the photophores. And then those spoil into biocrud, which I will allow to go into here. But then that's going to give me biocrud, which needs to go over into this channel 0 active provider, because that shouldn't happen often. So hopefully it doesn't. Who knows if it will. I feel like I've made some mistakes on that before, but we should be okay. And now it looks like optical fiber is just actually starting to... Is it building up? I don't know what's happening here. Let's belt upgrade this whole shenanigan. Still can't believe how much optical fiber we're going through. It's wild stuff. Surely we can't keep up with that consumption rate constantly. At some point, it's got to slow down, right? Right, he says, hopefully. Okay, so then this is going to make a bunch of photophores that go into here, or, sorry, fluorophores. And then the fluorophores will be requested over here at 1,000 or 40 a minute. No, we can do the full 2,000 of that. Should be fine. And then takes care of that. This is good to go. Oh, we need to also pull biocrud off of this belt. So biocrud's handled from the buildings and from the belt. That only grabs if we need fluorophores, and this belt only runs if we have rhodamine. So those two things combined, we should be able to make fluorophores. And I will at least do prod 1. Is this worth prod 2? Oh, probably. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. I feel like I'm a little more allowant on putting prod 2 on things I maybe don't need to for new stuff, just because it's like, we're gonna put prod 2 on everything eventually, right? And so the more I do now, you know, I don't know. It feels like I should just default to prod 2 unless I really feel like I shouldn't for all the new stuff. Because I think for the most part, my module production can keep up with how fast I'm building buildings, unless I'm doing big builds. Which, again, I don't need as many big builds because of how, you know, how everything works here in terms of, like, speeding stuff up with beacons and such. So, and that's a 5.2 beacon, I just realized. So, I'm like, do I even need a second building here? Let's save ourselves the modules and just not Let's save ourselves the modules and just not. And then we can go all the way back to here. And then this can go there. And then, yeah, we've made everything a little cheaper and only at the cost of a couple speed 2 modules, of which I'm going to do 10, since I think I keep confusing myself with the 8. It just looks wrong to me. Okay. And then, what's the ratio here? Oh my gosh, it's even better. So this was plus 20 for plus 20, but then this adds another 40 speed and doesn't even add 40 energy. So it's like, not only was this one an improvement, but this one, the improvement is even more improvy. Gosh, that's so good. It's barely a negative on the energy. In fact, one of the 3s, efficiency 3 plus a speed 3, cancel out, and so now your speed and energy go up at equivalent rates. That's crazy. Though the energy consumption is wild on a prod 3. Totally worth it, of course, for the amount of productivity you get, but it is better than linear, though, in terms of the upgrade. Still. Okay, so I think it's, I guess the 3-4 I want to upgrade. Yeah, there we go. Now that building's plenty fast enough by itself. And now I made this even faster, which is fine. It'll just be able to consume all the optical fibers. So. Or consume all the photophores, I mean. Surely we can't keep this up, is what I keep telling myself. We are gaining on it. We're now 3,000 above consumption in the last hour, and consumption's going down finally. Okay, perfect. So this should be building up. It'll probably still do 1 or 2 more train trips, I'm guessing, but then it'll maybe finally chill out. Because we've got a train load every like 6 minutes, so we should see that maybe by the end of this episode. I'm doing 2 episodes today, and they're not going to be super long, I've decided, because I've been able to actually do some weekend episodes, as you guys know. And so that's possible because I do 2 40-minute episodes instead of an hour and 20-minute episode. Which really helps. Okay, so now we need the core shell nanoparticles, which is just literally 2 buildings in a place where I can make lignin. And ideally we have nitrogen and maybe lithium neobate. What was lithium neobate used for so far? It was used in bio batteries. Where were those done? Okay, those are done up here. We do have, well, I was gonna say we have nitrogen. Wait a second. Speaking of nitrogen, is this fine? Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, we're good. But that's just a loop. So the lithium neobate is actually, it's on trains, but it doesn't need to be, because I'm actually consuming it right here as well, aren't I? Wait, where's the bio battery? Right here. Okay. I guess that would be a good one to prod, now that I'm looking at it. And so would boron, maybe? Oh, definitely neodymium magnets. Those deserve some prod. And then I guess lithium neobate probably is expensive enough. Lithium chloride. That would use even less lithium hydroxide, which is expensive, so I'm okay with that. Anyway, we don't have nitrogen here to spend, so I actually would need nitrogen. And then we need hydroxide, fiber, and the lithium neobate. So this might not be the best place for it, because I don't have any of those things here. Like, literally not a single one of those things. Over here, do I have nitrogen? No. Do I have fiber? Or hydroxide? I have a little bit of hydroxide. Basically just looking for a spot where I've managed to have the right ingredients already. Let's see. Up here. I guess we're not requesting nitrogen in many places. Okay, well, we could do this here. I mean, it's not like that big of a deal to add more stuff. Yeah, this is easy enough. This is easy enough. All right, let's just do this here. This only has 105 stacks. Okay, so raw fiber. Sure, we'll do that. And then hydroxide. What's the ratio again on lignin? I forget. And I'll just do 13 of each. And then we'll do the nitrogen here. Again, I'm actually fine with 75,000. When I was talking about that slowing down, I was forgetting about the buffer, right? We've got a pipe section here that can hold like 1,000, and that really helps, because then as the trickle slows down going from 74 to 75,000, the train can still leave, and that's the important part. So I'm really not worried about that. If it was going directly from the train to the tank, I would be a little more concerned, but it's fine. Okay, so that's coming. We've got those two. I guess we just need diamonds now for the request. And that should be good. And we will make our dielectric layers in some nanomaterial factories. Okay, so then this beacon. Give that boron a speed up too. You know what? No. Cancel that. Keep them tier 1, just move it to a 3-3. That's still a 50% boost, so I don't really need more. And then I guess we're gonna need another beacon, because I don't really think I want to deal with trying to fit everything in there. So we'll do another beacon over here. And let's see. Leave some space there, but otherwise we're fine. Okay, yeah, we got plenty of space. So then we'll do the nanomaterials here. Or I guess we'll go the other way. Go this way. I'll do direct insertion, because this stuff is only used for the dielectric layer. And does it spoil? I always forget about checking spoilage, so it's always good to look. I think we're fine in this case. And then I'll start with this. I don't know the actual rate. This is going to end up being 0.27. This is saying 0.7, but again, we made this like 20 times more than it needs to be. I mean, I think we needed, yeah, 0.03. So even 0.05 would be more than we need by a large factor. So 0.7 realistically only needs to be 0.07, 0.035. Like, we're fine. Yeah, this is plenty. So then the lignin, I guess I want to direct insert lignin, so we're gonna need to remove that power pole. And then, you know, I'm requesting nitrogen. I could have just, wait, did I screw something up here? Oh, I did liquid nitrogen. Yep, I sure did screw something up. Okay. It's too late now, but I was just about to say, like, I could have just generated the nitrogen on site. Now that we have tier 2 speed, I am curious what our destructive distillation columns can whip up in terms of nitrogen now. So let's find out. So if we're making nitrogen, let's say like a pretty basic setup with 2 buildings and we full speed in them, that is already 35 nitrogen a second. Okay, that's pretty dang good. And then if we were to do a single like 5-2 beacon, that would get us to 54 nitrogen. Yeah, I can generate nitrogen on site pretty easily now, but this is fine too. Okay, so then we need the lithium neobate. Oh, I did this backwards. The lignin goes here. Okay, so I'm actually gonna switch this again. Don't hate me. I mean, you guys don't care. Maybe you do. Flip that. Flip that. I'm over here now. Over here now. Who says that? Oh, that's the freaking monkey guy in Path of Exile 2. I was like, a voice line came out of nowhere in my brain from some enemy in a game, and I could not remember. But it is Path of Exile 2. Okay, so lignin, and then we're gonna need to make the cellulose, and then we need to deal with the annoyance of biocrud from either of those. So that's always fun. And then this is a pretty big insertion limit, so we need to deal with like a lot of biocrud potential here. And is there a way to measure? Hold on. Sorry, my brain was just trying to think of another way to get rid of biocrud, and I couldn't do it. I mean, we can just do the biomass thing. So the reason, like, I could add a trash station, which works fine. But it kind of clutters things up, and it's kind of nice to not need a trash station, just deleting it locally. And is biocrud really needed? Am I gonna like regret not collecting all the biocrud at some point? I don't think so. I mean, I use some in fertilizer. The thing about a trash station, though, I will say, is it also works as a regular provider. So maybe we just do the trash station. I probably should make a bot super trasher station, because then I can just request the biocrud, and then that's easy. So the red, I just need to know where the wires are hooked up is the problem. I'll wait until it's built just so I make sure I know. I think the red is going to the input of that based on the graphics. And then the green, of course, is just going to the input of those things. But I'll wait to make sure I get that right, and then we can just request biocrud there. And the biocrud will... I'll probably just do a trash unrequested, or no, these don't actually request anything. It would just be these that request something. These are requesting the diamonds and the neobate. And then this guy's requesting hydroxide. And then these will filter biocrud, feed over, direct insert lignin in, steam. You know what? Since we needed the steam, that's a point for using that is one point for using whatchamacallit, since I already had to generate the water and the steam anyway, using the composter, but this is fine. Okay, and then the red wire is going to the, I'm pretty sure that's the input of that, right? Yeah. Okay, so then we need a requester warehouse there. Red on that, green on this. I mean, I think, right? Or was the green going to something else? Did I not look carefully? Oh no. And of course it's nighttime. Where is that green wire going? The green wire is going... I honestly can't fully decipher that. The green wire is going to the... Yeah, it's just going to the... It's also going to there, though, which I need to change that. Because that way, if I delete the chest, I ruin that connection without wanting to, which is what just happened. So there is a connection here that was severed that shouldn't have been. I should connect that way, which means I should change that blueprint. Like this green wire should just be attached to here instead of here. Okay. And then this super trasher. You know what? I'm gonna make the exact... I don't do super trashers very often. And I think, if I'm being honest, that this is just gonna be better on average. And then we'll include a RoboPort by default right next to it, and then wire green there, red there. Okay. And then we've got super trasher, weak side, new contents. Strong side, new contents. Okay. There's that. Now back to what we're doing. Alright, I gotta call it an episode, unfortunately. We will finish this in the next one. Channel 1. Power down here. Alright. Channel 1. That covers covers those guys. I've got the hydroxide. Shoot. Didn't really want to copy all that, but I did. Okay, and then we just need, okay, neobait's being provided, so that's good. Diamonds are being provided. We're actually really close to just being there. I'll just deliver a bunch because it doesn't really hurt me to over-deliver. And then, now is for the moment of truth. I guess we need to only run both of these buildings if the dielectric layer is less than 100 or something. And then I'll just let spoilage happen as it happens. It's not that big of a deal. And that probably needs to be more because this one uses hydroxide as well. The 3 hydroxide makes 5 cellulose, which then needs another, basically another 3 hydroxide. And then the lignin goes there, and then this goes here, and why are these not? Oh! I found the issue. Easy fix. We're maxing productivity here, which really helps with the diamond cost and the lithium neobate cost. I mean, think about all this prod that's happening between a single dielectric layer and, you know, lithium hydroxide. It's like we get 40% extra of that, then 40% more of that, then 40% more of this, then 40% more of this. It's just like the power of using prod modules versus not. I need 4 times more lithium hydroxide for dielectric layers, you know, if I didn't use it. It's just crazy how much more lithium hydroxide I would need, but now I don't. Okay, well, I guess we didn't need to finish this in the next episode because we're done. So we will call it there, and the final thing is just to request dielectric layers in the requester here. I think this is going to be a 1,000 type situation, right? 40 a minute. But that's the super fast rate. It's realistically going to be more like 2 a minute. So 1,000 is 500 minutes. Yeah, I think 1,000's fine. Wow, this place has tier 1 bots still. That's crazy. I haven't used tier 1 bots in forever. But yeah, there we go. Dielectric layers are done, as well as fluorophores. So with that, we'll call it an episode. As always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.